earlier today. I just had to mention this one.
That is nasty as hell. That's fucking.
It was a bunch of guys.
Salsa verde, so it's green.
It was a bunch of guys that had made a YouTube video, right? Mm-hmm. And in this YouTube video, they had bought, as much weird shit as they could find on Amazon just to see what it was. Mm-hmm. One of the things they bought was actually like a Kleenex box cover that looked like a cat. And you pulled the tissues out of his butt.
Oh my
God!
That's nasty as shit. Oh my God. But anyway, one of the things that was on that that email that I was reading that I was actually surprised to be getting information from, it was talking about having like donation tiers. Mm-hmm. And if you donate X, you get this thing. And if you donate this other amount, then you get this thing plus more shit.
We have to have the things first.
Yeah. Well, we have to have the listeners first, I think. I think that's probably the most important thing.
You can buy our love.
Yes, you can.
Oh my God.
Our love is for sale.
Yeah.
Which I think might be, actually, once I say that out loud, I think it might be illegal in the state.
Well, it depends on how you're...
But we won't tell if you won't.
How you're selling your love, I think.
It does. Our emotional support is for sale, I suppose. But,
did y'all hear about this 15-year-old girl out of Pope County, Arkansas?
No.
She killed a 52-year-old man.
Jesus.
She's being held on a $300,000 bond after she was arrested on Thursday. Being charged with first-degree murder. And that is all the information they have on it. They don't say... They haven't said anything else. But this is a 15-year-old and a 52-year-old. So I'm wondering if something funny was going on.
No kidding.
It sounds like... Yeah.
They don't even say whether they were related or anything.
What their relationship to one another was. They didn't...
That does seem really, really awkward.
Mm-hmm. That's what everyone's been talking about. There's definitely more to this story.
Yeah, there's something we don't know.
A disgruntled student and a principal.
No.
It could be. You don't know.
It's not.
How do you know it's not? They didn't give you any information.
Because literally nobody would ever come up with that idea.
Exactly. And that's why it's the perfect crime.
And that's why you're not a screenplay writer.
I tried to write a screenplay. Holy fuck, that's difficult. Because no, for real. Because I had this really, really awesome idea for a movie, and everybody that I told said it was a really, really awesome idea. DC somehow got my idea and raped it into oblivion because what they've released is a giant steaming pile of shit compared to what I had. It's the
I love Chris's confidence.
No, okay, you know what? It was my idea was for a Joker origin movie, right? And they've released a Joker origin movie, and theirs fucking blows because it's fucking stupid. And mine was fantastic. But I tried to actually write the screenplay because I'm really great with ideas. But when it came down to getting in the weeds, holy shit.
Getting in the weed.
Yeah, getting on
the detail, hard work.
Yeah,
I said getting in the weed.
Maybe, I do better detail work when I've been in the weed.
Maybe that's what the problem was, that I wasn't all the way in the weed.
When I'm in the weed, I'm much more creative.
Well, I got probably 3 or 4 pages of dialogue written, and I'm like, motherfucker.
4,372 to go. Woo!
Yeah, I'm like, this. I can't be doing this right. So, yeah. I thought it was really coincidental, though, that I had IM'd somebody, not somebody that has a relationship with DC or anything like that. I had IM'd them. It was my cousin, Shannon. I had IM'd her, and I said, hey, I have this idea. Here it is. What do you think? And she's like, oh, wow, that's really, really cool. And then, 3 months later, they started filming a movie. It's like, you motherfuckers.
It was probably Facebook listening to your conversations.
I had, because you wanted me to, had asked somebody I used to go to school with some information about something. And then that somebody ended up getting put in jail for the...
Oh, for the raping, yeah.
The raping
and impersonating a police officer.
Police officer, yeah.
How are these things connected? Did you ask them about raping?
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
I would think that.
I don't know if it was about something. I don't think it was about a movie or I can't remember what it was that I.
did they have some connection to Hollywood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'cause
Yeah,
I was like,
he was on CSI.
I'm confused as fuck right now.
CSI and what was the Wolfpack movie?
Hangover.
yeah,
Hangover and
now he's
Stargate.
now he's inmate number something.
Wow.
I think
Okay.
he might be out now, but I don't know.
Well, apparently, or I should say, allegedly, he took his badge and ordered a prostitute, and then when she got there, flashed his badge and said, "If you don't let me," I'm sorry, an escort.
She was giving an exotic massage.
Yeah.
That's legal.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and he flashed his badge and said, "If you don't let me put it inside you, then
Put it in your butt.
I'm gonna arrest you." And so she did, and then
That's bad.
and then he stole her money.
God damn.
Yeah, insult to injury.
He's not a nice person.
Yeah, well, he went to jail too.
Well,
Or
good.
the prison. He went to the pokey.
He needed to.
Yeah, so inmate number pokey. So yeah,
Make sure you have soap on a rope.
yeah. Probably want all of them to smell like shit. Like, nope, not taking a bath this month.
Oh God.
Anyway, what else? What are you looking at?
These oddly satisfying videos.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. They're like 3D animations, and they're just like the physics of them is really neat. Like, I don't know. I got nothing to say today. Like, I need a nap and shit.
Oh, I would be okay with a nap on that brand new couch.
What do y'all think about the whole casino thing
In Arkansas?
Well, they're putting one in Pine Bluff, and
Yes.
I think that's a horrible idea.
Why?
Have you ever been to Pine Bluff?
Well, I mean, it'll bring jobs and
I think Yachty's having a birthday party at
Chuck E. Cheese, yeah. Oh, happy birthday, Yachty.
I didn't know that was for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Alexis talking about Chuck E. Cheese, but I didn't know what it was.
So here's what I would be concerned with. So Pine Bluff is an incredibly dangerous place to begin with. People like to get robbed and killed there, though they don't like to get.
I don't think they actually do like it.
No, well, but whether they like it or not, it still
It
happens.
still happens, yeah.
So the area around the casino is going to become increasingly dangerous because people are walking in and out of that
With
casino
money,
with a lot of money. Well, probably more when they're walking in than when
But
they're
I
walking
mean,
out. But
I think it's kind of outside of town a little bit.
yeah, but most of the criminals can get there. And the higher end criminals are already there.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, this was passed on a statewide vote, and okay, you've got the one going in Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
And of course, there were supposed to be 4. 2 of them were already
4?
places.
I didn't know there was.
Well, what it is Oaklawn. They're getting to,
they've had gambling there for fun.
well, but they're getting to expand their casino basically.
Okay.
And then Southland.
That one will probably be okay.
And then Southland, the Greyhound track over by Memphis.
That one will probably be okay. Is there already an existing thing there?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so
Oaklawn and Southland both got to expand their operation.
Okay, so that'll probably be fine.
So then there was a 4th one that was supposed to be in Pope County,
What
which
is in
is
Polk
where
County?
Russellville and all
okay.
that is. But here's the screw up. Apparently, before the vote happened, and there was like all these stipulations about you had to have the mayor of the town's approval, the county sheriff's approval, and all that. Well, they got that, and then we had a vote, and the mayor and the sheriff both changed. So now,
Tough shit. They had the approval before the vote.
So
They
now,
signed
well,
off
but
on it.
so
That's
now,
pretty shitty.
so now, the new mayor and new sheriff don't want it, even though the people voted for
So?
it. They don't want it.
It was before them, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Exactly. But now that's they're stonewalling it at every turn, and now the gaming commission has come back and agreed that, well, you had that permission before. No, not what you're thinking. You need the permission of the current.
No, that's not how that
fucked
fucking
up.
And
works.
the gaming commission has ruled that.
The gaming commission
Well,
is
that's
fucking
fucked up.
wrong.
because
And what's crazy
you had
is
the vote of the people, and they went through the hoops.
Oh, I know.
And just
Well,
because it took
it's
time,
kind of the same thing with the whole medical marijuana
Yeah,
thing.
Tell
it
me about it.
It's
absolutely
taken them
is.
3 years to implement it since it was voted in.
That is bullshit
Yeah,
too.
well, and here's the funny thing: the people that
the shit's $500 an
no,
ounce.
no, the people that got it pushed through the first time said,
The gaming thing or the medical marijuana?
no, the medical marijuana
Okay.
thing. We were happy, we were okay, but you have screwed around and stonewalled this process at every turn. So guess what? August 1st, they're getting signatures to
Recreational.
make it recreational legal, plus anybody that has a conviction that's not a trafficking conviction for marijuana would be expunged.
Oh, that's awesome.
And basically
I
the
hope it
guy,
happens.
and basically the guy was, and I mean, he was more tactful than I am, but basically the main guy,
Well, yeah,
that was
he's a lobbyist.
he basically said, you screwed around and you dicked around implementing this. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to get this passed.
And here's the thing though. So,
But now we've got the same thing going on with the whole casino thing.
well,
but
it's
like
anything,
with the medical marijuana thing, they've
anything
made-
in America, in Arkansas, that's not lined up with the damn religious right. We have to it's disgusting. Like anything that in this.
It's not the religious right. I think it's the older generation. You know?
And the older generation are like super religious.
religious. And
Yeah, but I
they
don't-
are the religious right for the law.
Well, I don't think that right or left matters as much as that generation, because they're the ones that really got hit with the reefer madness and all that ridiculous shit.
It's not just them.
That was bullshit when it fucking came out, and it's bullshit now.
It's not just them.
What do you mean it's not just them?
It's not just them opposing this stuff. I mean,
who the
literally,
fuck else is opposed
First
to that?
Baptist Church in Cabot, they rally against anything that tries to come to Cabot.
I mean, remember
As
when
far
we
as
tried?
drinking or
Remember when it
anything.
was the big deal about having alcohol in the theater?
Yeah.
How people were appalled.
And this was
mean,
young to
come
old. It didn't
on.
matter who it was.
You know what? Here's my take on that. If you are a church, the split second you fucking
I think you should lose your nonprofit
have
status.
a political stance,
You lose your
nonprofit
nonprofit status. I
status.
agree with that.
I think if
Or,
they
no, I'm
want to
sorry.
be involved in politics,
you lose your tax
Then get in
exempt
politics.
status.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want to lobby for politics, then do that. But you
But-
don't get to be tax exempt when you do that.
But yeah, that's what happens so often is they throw their weight around, and then they become lobbyists, and
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
fine if that's what you want to do, but you shouldn't be able to play both ends of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
and,
here-
and like with the medical marijuana thing, the state has made over. I did the quick math. Over $3 million just in the what is it? There's that fee that you have to pay for
For the marijuana, then?
Yeah.
for
The
I
license.
guess
Yeah, to
I
get
guess
your
for some
license
motherfucker to
to
input
grow.
your shit into the computer.
Oh,
Your license.
yeah, it's to get the approval for the card. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a 2-part process.
It-
Well,
it
and
is like
not just for consumers, also like the growers. It was like over
Oh, yeah.
$100,000 to apply. The dispensaries. It was a
But
big-
like for the end user customer, there's a 2-part process. You have to go to a doctor, and usually it's a special doctor because most doctors around here won't touch it.
and you have to
and
pay
it's
cash.
You have to pay cash,
Yeah.
$200, sometimes more. For me, it was $200 cash to the pain management clinic. And all they did, like literally, it took less than 5 minutes. He went in and he was like, "Oh, you got this. Oh yeah," he signed it, and I went on my way. He didn't. Nothing. And then after that, after you get that form filled out by a doctor, you have to
applied to the state.
apply to the state, and they need a
isn't
copy of
that
your.
like a $200
no,
thing too?
no, that's like $50. You have a $50 charge to the state then that you have to send them like the form and a copy of your driver's license.
And if this lets anybody know how screwed up this process has been, the first people to apply for those and pay their $50, they've sat there so long with
It
that
expired.
card that they reissued them a month or two ago because they realized it had been months and months and months and they were going to expire.
Yeah,
So
because
how
this
long
isn't
is it good for?
A year. I'll have
year.
to do this every year. The $200, the $50 every